Have any of you ever faced a setback or a challenge, or faced an experience that you thought would go a lot different than it did? That's what I'm going to be talking about today. Failure doesn't necessarily always mean failure. Sometimes it can mean success in the long run, but it depends on how you use it. Failure can often be more important for your success than initial success ever could be. Let me paint the scene for you. During my sophomore year of college, I was taking human physiology with Dr. Gailner, who is an amazing professor, and I love him. But going into this class and throughout the first couple of weeks, I was studying the way that I study any of my other classes. I looked at the slides and I memorized all of the important information. And I thought I was doing fantastic in the class. I thought I knew everything that I needed to know for success. And I thought as soon as the times for the exams came that I was going to crush it. And I had this very kind of cocky attitude going into all of the classes that I took. And then I get time to the first exam and I'm thinking, oh, this is just going to be another easy class that I just can breeze through. I start looking at the first couple of pages and I'm like, these answers aren't too hard for me to answer. And then I start flipping the pages and flipping the pages again, and I'm just thinking to myself, whoa, I was not preparing for that at all. Instead of just having questions on, the basic information that he would talk about in the slides, these were super in-depth and required your not just knowledge of what, but your knowledge of why things happen as well. And so I'm taking this exam and I'm thinking to myself, this isn't going nearly as well as I thought. So we get done and I'm just sitting in the chairs and I'm thinking, that went really poorly. And then exam scores get released, and not only am I thinking, holy crap, that went poorly, I'm thinking that is the worst that I've ever done in an exam in my life. So not only am I upset with myself, I'm upset with the professor, and I'm upset that I did poorly. And so after a couple hours of just kind of sulking and throwing a pity party for myself, I realized I didn't study the content nearly as well as I should have. I should have not just looked at the basic information and memorized from the slides. I should have understood why things in the slides were the way they were. I should have understood not just the what, but the why and how things happen. And so throughout the next couple of weeks, I spent more time and I was studying with this new method of not just reading the slides and memorizing them, but memorizing the why as well. And then it comes time for the next exam to come up, and I start doing, scrolling through the pages, and I'm like, I understand this a lot more. And so that really got my confidence up in terms of taking those exams. And when it comes time for the exam grades to get posted, I do a lot better than I did on the first one. And so the moral of the story is that everyone's going to face setbacks. Everyone's going to face the challenges, but it depends on how you're going to use them and whether you're going to take advantage of those setbacks and learn from them and use them to excel, or if you're just going to sit there and give up. And so having that experience happen to me really caused me to do a lot better than I thought I would be doing in class, and I've been able to use those concepts and ideas that I've learned from that setback to excel in future things in my life.